Right, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Magic Moments Movement Zoom. This is a weekly Zoom that we do and which we're really excited about, and we get to invite people who, for whatever reason, may be looking for something different to what they're doing. You know, they might just have had a bit of enough of what's going on, the busyness, the stress, or just the boredom of what they're doing and looking for something. So we get to share with them what we do. So hence why we're so excited about it. Look, I think the reality is it's very easy to get caught up in the trap or the treadmill of life. And I know really that's probably just a first world problem, but, you know, people can find themselves getting up, going to work, hating their day, being completely exhausted by the end of the day and having no sense or feeling of true purpose from that day, and actually believing that this is normal and not thinking that there's another way to go about it, and end up ultimately thinking, oh, all I can do now is just go to bed, wake up and do it all again. So it's very easy, I guess, to, and I know this sounds dramatic, but I think when you hear from Melanie tonight and how she's rocking on with life, you'll see what I'm talking about. But it is very easy to, I guess, sell our souls and sell our values and sell our dreams, you know, and even sell out on our families and family time, and do it with a sense of security, because we know that everyone else is doing it, you know, that whole scenario of, well, you know, if everyone else is there, it's like, you know, sheep in the paddock, you know, and not really think, you know, is there another way about going life? So tonight we're going to be inspiring you and sharing with you an option, you know, like a plan B, which will allow you to dream again. And if I'm totally honest, I didn't know I wasn't dreaming when I wasn't dreaming. It was only when it was all brought to, you know, the forefront of my mind and heart, I realised, shit, I'm just doing that same thing. I just happen to sort of be grateful that I love that little treadmill I was on, but I certainly think and know there's more for me than just that. So look, this may or may not be for you, and that's okay. But I encourage you to sit down and sit back and just absorb the stories you're going to hear tonight, and have a think as you're hearing those. What if, you know, like, what if you could have more time with your family, you know, more time for yourself? What if you could create new friendships, you know, with like-minded people and mission-driven? And I heard Will Smith once say, people that fuel your flame rather than piss on it, you know. What if you could earn some extra money, you know, to bring into the household every month, just to ease a bit of financial burden? And, you know, whether that's $300 a month for you, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, whatever it is, you know, I know it's different for everybody. You know, just what if things could be different? You know, what if they could be better? So, you know, have a think when you're hearing these stories tonight. What could life be for you if you sort of were doing things differently and stepped out? So tonight you're going to hear about our very simple but super amazing product, Juice Plus, which is based on Mother Nature. You're going to hear about the company behind it, and you're going to hear about our business, which is, you know, really bringing back real choices for people, not just in Australia, but around the world, you know, that are engaging with this and really taking it by the reins. So I just want to kick off by quickly introducing myself. My name's Paul Vanderstraten. I was having a conversation this week and I realised who I am. I'm an introvert, and I was an introvert living with a fear of success, which was really stemmed by a lack of self-belief. And because of that, I really had no vision for my future. And it's crazy to think, like, at the age of 45, it's only in the last three years I've actually had vision. You know, it's quite easy to just stumble through life and do things, you know, and get things done. But, you know, vision's a whole other thing. So that's a pretty exciting place to be. Because of not having that vision, you know, I guess things weren't really ticking along for me. So I'm really grateful for where I am now. As I said, I stumbled across a career as a personal trainer. God knows how they let me. I don't even know why clients train with me, but that's what I did, and I'm really grateful for that lifestyle. It's afforded me a lot, but it's not taking me to where I want to be. There's always. I remember this through school. There was always something inside of me that was screaming out, "Hey man, you're meant for more." And that lack of self-belief had me feeling like I wasn't deserving of that. So when I was actually introduced to network marketing, I really didn't see the opportunity that existed inside it, and I guess it's only since surrendering and embracing the personal development program that sort of wraps our business up that I really can see the potential in it, and the potential in it for me. So these days I'm still an introvert. I know people don't believe it, but I'm really excited about what lies ahead for me, and more than anything, the power and control that I know that if I step up to my own plate, that I have over, what my future holds for me. So it's a crazy cool concept to know that for me to get more of what I want in life, I've got to really seek out people who feel the same way I do and support them in getting what they want out of life. And that's a really significant thing that I love about our business. So I'll share with you what our company is. The Juice Plus company has been around for 47 years. It's a long time. It's a stable and lasting company. There's not many direct sales companies out there that can sort of make that claim. It's a huge organisation. We get Juice Plus out to over 22 countries around the world. We are very proud to say we're the company with a heart. I know it sounds cheesy, especially as a bloke to sort of say that, but it's so true. We have a very simple but very impactful mission of inspiring healthier living around the world. And the founder of the company, Jay Martin, to date, is still the man behind the mission. So, that just, I don't think that really happens anymore. Companies sell out and get sold off or divided up. But this guy who founded the company still runs the company, and he's an amazing man. Globally, we've done over $10 billion worth in sales, and that's just based on our simple product, Juice Plus, with people just continuing to reorder that. So I'm actually going to hand over to my partner in business, my partner in laughs, and my partner in mission, Matt Avellano, to share with you what Juice Plus actually is. He's a crazy passionate guy around the Juice Plus product. He's an amazing PT. He's much more compassionate than I am. I've seen him in action. And he'll probably tell you, if you ask him, his best achievement in life happened recently when he had his first child. So, Matt, I'm just going to spotlight you, mate, and hand over.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. And thanks, guys, for jumping on tonight. I love talking about these products because it's amazing what they've done and how many people they have helped around the world. So they're amazing things. So I was going to keep this really simple. I'm just going to keep this, just keep it really simple because basically and literally it is just fruit and veggies in a capsule. So in here we have 30 different plants in here, all full of goodness. And the best thing about these, which I love about these, it's in a simple way. You look at the back, it's a food label. It's very, very simple and absolutely amazing. So that is just our simple fruit and veg and berries. That's completely amazing. And also what we have an Omega blend, which is our new product that has just come out. And this is it's all oil-based. Again, it's in a vegan capsule, all plant-based. We've eliminated, we went from the source, so you can eliminate the fish. So we go straight to the plant-based and get the oils, extract the oils out of that. And it is some great good fats for you in there. They're good for your nails, good for your hair, and help with inflammation. So they're a brilliant way to really optimize your health. And also what we have is some soft chews for the kids. And in here there's 17 fruits and vegetables. So as a great way to optimize your fruit and veg for your kids. And with this, with any adult on the capsules, the kids can get this for free. So any child between 4 to 18 years can get it for free for up to 4 years. And so it's a great way to optimize your family's health and nutrition. And as Paulie said, like about the company with a heart, it does sound cheesy, but it is right. Not only do they look after you, but they look after your family. So it's a great way to really optimize your nutrition. And just last but not least, is our last one. It's very simple, is our whole food complete. Again, this is all plant-based. They're all packed full of protein with the pea protein and the soy protein and chick protein. I use these. These all can be used for a pre or post workout. You can use these for a quick brekkie on the go or a snack. You know, I love using them after my workouts because I understand, you know, after you go smash yourself up, it's all about the recovery. And in these little puppies is everything your body needs to give yourself a good recovery. So that's why I absolutely love them. So that's our quick and our simple range. You know, so if you need to find out a bit more information about it, you know, speak to the person that led you here. They can guide you a bit more on where to go. And next, I'm going to call up Amber. Amber is one of our, which is what I've seen. She's an amazing mum, and she's brought some massive inspiration and passion to our Shred 10, which really puts a smile on my face. So Amber's going to share a bit about what attracted her to the products and how they've helped her and her family. Over to you, Amber.
Hi, well, hi everyone. Nice to be here. Thanks for inviting me along, Paulie and Matt. I have to say that I started up when I noticed that Paul had posted something on Facebook about some sort of shred. I was intrigued as to what that meant and what he was talking about. We'd only just briefly met not long before then. Our kids go to school together, and our little guys were dancing together actually as partners. And so son was pretty cool as a partner dance partner. I thought, must be a cool dad. What's this shred about? And when Paul filled me in about the shred, I was really intrigued because it seemed like something I would totally be into doing. I'm a healthy liver. I, you know, eat well and I exercise regularly. But I probably was looking for just a little bit more, and probably the fact that the plan to eat with the shred was really good. I could eat what I wanted to eat and just cut out the crap. Seems very simple. I've never really been anyone that took, you know, any supplements at all. Wasn't a massive believer in all of that stuff. And Paul also, the two of us spoke. He was the same when he first, you know, was becoming a PT. Never, you know, just eat well and exercise, and that's all you need. But pretty much that was it. So when he talked to me about the capsules and how they were just really, it's like magic powder, you know, it's just all the good stuff, the stuff that you're not going to eat maybe in the day if you needed to fill in the gaps or just enhance what you are eating and just build on that. And there's no, you know, there's no secret hidden, you know, nothing synthetic, nothing silly that you don't want your body to have. I'm not, you know, obviously don't love to put things like my body. And that it was something the whole family could be also was for my husband too. That the two of us get healthy together. And yeah, it totally was appealing because it's just all natural. So yeah, along with the shred, that just, like, I just kicked into turbo with all of that preparation in eating healthy, and taking those capsules is awesome. Yeah, I was super excited. That's what got me involved.
Nice one, mate.
Good.
You just got me excited to shred again, and funnily enough, we're doing that on the 5th of March.
Yeah, well, that's how, you know, I think the kickstart of it really was that. So I just, yeah, the 2 and 2 came together for me, and that just really got me going. And, you know, knowing that I was able to, like I said, it's like the magic on top of the shred, you know, and then, you know, being mindful, and, you know, you're putting all this good stuff in, you can't help but feel empowered. So yeah,
awesome, mate. Like, listen, thanks so much for sharing that. I Mark told you this already. You know, I just love your excitement and your genuine enthusiasm, and not just for Juice Plus, but, you know, just that's how you roll in life. You know, I think I saw that when we went to that dance sports event, and you're sitting in your seat.
I promised I wouldn't be that kind of parent, but yeah, it was exciting.
Yeah, but look, you know, that's infectious for people, mate, and people are drawn to that, and maybe that's what I was too. And so, you know, I love how you know, you're honest, you're upfront, you really genuinely care about people, and you're also looking A-grade rambler, and I relate to that too. So, you know, jokes aside, and I've told you this before, I really appreciate you opening your mind to Juice Plus and the Shred 10, and you know that and you see it in that group. You know, you're inspiring a lot of people in turn. The ripple effect around this is just amazing, and so it is. It's more than just fruits and veggies in a capsule. What I want to do is shift gears here and share with you our business opportunity. I was actually introduced myself to Juice Plus by another PT who, at the time, I thought was quite dodgy. Funny enough, but there was something about him that resonated with me. Maybe it was that very thing. But if I'm honest, I was skeptical at the time. It actually took me 3 months to process. I just couldn't get fruits and veggies in the capsule for a start. You know, how can that be? So it took me time to process that, and also I guess what really sealed the deal for me was getting my head around the science that supported Juice Plus. So since I've started, I haven't missed a beat, and nor has my family, and I'm really proud around that. So what I love about our business is it's just like the delivery of fruits and veggies in the capsule. Our business is simple. The company does all the hard work and lets me do what I'm passionate about, which is just caring on people and supporting people and helping them in whatever way that is for them. So what the company does is, obviously, as Matt shared, is they grow the produce, they juice it, dehydrate it, encapsulate it. They make the brand Juice Plus Nutrition, and they also engage independent institutions to ensure its efficacy. They stock it, they ship it to my customers, they handle payments for my customers. They pay me and my team into our chosen bank accounts on the 10th of every month, which is, I remember for about 3 or 4 months was tracking it on an Excel spreadsheet that I created, because I just thought, how can this be? And, you know, you don't bother doing that just so you know. But look, they have an amazing business coaching program, which is quite honestly just a personal development program disguised as a business. And they have a tried and proven system, you know, by which we can get out there and share with people and do what we love doing. And they've got an amazing support network at head office in Newcastle. And literally you get all that for $165 annually. And you also get yourself a website you can refer people to, and an office, you know, a virtual office that you can operate your business from. So when sort of people who are interested in the business ask me, what do I actually do? I kind of, it sounds just so up in the air and airy-fairy, but I literally say, look, I have people look good, feel good, have fun, and if they want, make money. And it's, you know, sometimes it's a bit non-tangible for people, but that's literally what I get paid to do. I literally get paid to talk to people. I get paid to build relationships. I get paid to connect with people, just like yourself, Amber. I get paid to reconnect with people. Julia, you know that too. Like, it's just, and it's awesome because you're literally having, I don't know how you put it, like you're just having genuine friendships, you know. It's it's not a one-off thing. I stay in touch with all of my customers, and I love hearing about their lives and what they're doing. And, you know, you always learn things from people, so that's something I really love about it. And I guess I get paid to help people who feel that they've got some sort of nutritional gap in their family, and that's a really, you know, like if you've got to do something, it's nice every day. It's nice to feel like you're helping people, right? So that's what I love about it. So how we get paid, you know, we get paid 3 ways, and it's really cool. I don't want to go into the ins and outs of it, but we get paid in retail sales profit. So it doesn't matter what position you are in the company, we all earn the same retail sales profit on any Juice Plus that our customers purchase. And that's a really cool thing, because, you know, no one's earning anybody else's money. You know, it's not like, I don't know, so it's not like if I hired a PT for work to train my clients, where I go, you know what, I'll charge the client X, I'll give the trainer a little bit, and I'll keep balance in my pockets. It's just not how it rolls. Like, everyone earns their own money, so it's a really cool thing. We get paid in commissions too, and again, I love the culture behind how our company pays commissions. It's not a sign-up club. It's the only way you can get. See, the company has their own profit pool, and when you support someone to build their own business and make a difference in people's lives, and therefore increase their own monthly income, the company out of their own profit pool will reward you for that. So again, it's great to be building your business not for you, but building other people's businesses that just happen to benefit you and ultimately. And there are bonuses. We're a teach-to-teach business. I can honestly say the best thing to do if you're ever working with a Juice Plus company is just try not to know anything. Just learn things as you go. It's the best way. the company has a fast track program where by simply helping somebody get to the next corporate position, that person will get a bonus, but they'll also pay you a bonus for helping that person get there. You know, it's just, and I don't know where else you get stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's very cool. So I don't want to go into too much detail, as I said, about it, but if you are interested to learn more about the compensation plan, just get back with the person that invited me onto this Zoom or is sharing this recording with you and ask them to just flick you a video that explains that to you. What I'm really excited about now, Melanie, this is you, mate. I want to introduce you guys to Melanie Brandt. Melanie has no idea who I am, but I've seen her on stage at conference for a couple of years now, and she's and with no disrespect, Melanie, she's one of many women who have an amazing story where they've literally flipped their life and are owning it. And to be standing up on that stage sharing that story, they can only have done the same for other people. And when you see a whole bunch of girls or guys or a mix of cheering on this person, you just sort of go, wow, don't I want to just do that? So she's a major JP freak in a very short period of time. She's made a massive impact on people's lives, and not just through the Juice Plus product and their health, but helping empower men and women who, I guess, thought they were stuck. In their mind, they're stuck. Life is what it is. And she's helped them to believe and achieve again and create a whole new way of life for themselves. So Melanie's a single mama of two. She started her business just over 2.5 years ago, and she's built her digital empire using social media, which, you know, who doesn't use social media? And with a very strong why and a no excuses attitude, Melanie now gets to design her days and not, you know, miss out on those special magic moments. So, Melanie, I'm going to spotlight you, mate, and I can't wait to hear what you have to share with us.
Thank you. What an awesome welcome, and I'm so grateful to be able to share my story of what the Juice Plus company, the company with the heart, has done for me and my family. And I'll try and keep it together because it's been an emotional roller coaster, but one that's been life changing. So, to wind it back a little bit, for me, you know, we're looking at just over 2.5 years ago now that I returned back to work after having baby number 2. I've always been a worker, whether I was having children or not. I was straight back into work fairly soon after. But on the second time round, my partner at the time worked on the mines, and I guess once I had my second child, what I saw was, you know, somebody that was missing out on special moments, and someone that was, you know, really stuck in the rat race in order to be able to live that nice lifestyle. And, you know, I guess something just sort of came over me, and I thought, you know what, I'd really like to be able to contribute in a way where I can be around more, but I can contribute to the household as well. And look, I didn't know what that looked like. So I returned back to full-time work. And what that meant for me was leaving home at 6 o'clock in the morning and returning home at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. So dropping my babies off to daycare, peeling them off me, screaming and crying because they're tired, they don't want to be there. You know, before school care, after school care, costing me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. By the time I actually finished the week, I think I'd probably brought home, you know, a couple of $100 once I'd paid for fuel and travel and daycare and all those sorts of things. And I really was unfulfilled in life when it came to my career and where I was heading. And look, I had the whole, you know, having children thing down pat, I thought, and I had more to give. But again, I didn't know what that looked like. And I joined the gym after baby number 2, and my personal trainer there actually said to me, you know what, you need to check out what I've been doing. And look, I was that really cool friend that didn't take a look at the links at all. And you know what, I kept doing the daily grind for probably another 4 or 5 months after that, until, you know, the pain of watching my babies hug the phone to speak to their dad, it just crushed me. And I just thought, you know what, I don't know what it is that this girl is doing, but she looks better. I can see that she feels better. And while I'm stuck in an office building someone else's dream, she's going to work from the beach and putting it all over social media. And I couldn't. So I didn't know what it was about, but I just knew that I was watching her life unfold before my eyes, and it looked amazing. So I dived in when I found out and thought, geez, I needed this 10 years ago. So it made complete sense, you know, increasing our household's health and wellness. So that was a complete no-brainer for us. And then as for the business side, I like a bit of a challenge, and I thought to myself, you know what, if I can earn $1,000 in this, I can see that it's going to work. And I earned $1,000 about 2.5-3 weeks into the business, and I thought, wow, okay, this stuff actually does work. And I quit my job a month later, not because I was earning some crazy amount of money, but I had an amazing support, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go head down, bum up, and put everything that I have into this, and that's exactly what I did. So moving forward from there, here I am doing Juice Plus full time. And what did that look like? That looked like loads of coffee catch-ups, loads of working from the but you know what that meant for me was I was able to take my children out of before and after school care and daycare because I had the choice to be around more. So that was the first sort of time that the business gave me something where I went, wow, that's just changed our life dramatically, and financially as well. But I said to my partner at the time, I said, you know, I am going to bring you home. I'm going to retire you from the mines with this business. And, you know, like a lot of partners, he was like, yeah, sure, that's not going to happen. And that just fueled my fire even more. And 8 months into the business, I was able to make that call and say to him, you know what, you can come home now and work from home. And that was my only goal, starting this, you know, that contribution. But once I got there, I went, oh, what could this be? You know, where could we go from here? So 8 months into the business, I was at level 5 of 7, and this digital empire had been created from mums who wanted to be able to work from home with their babies by their side. It was created by friends and family who wanted to increase their health and upgrade their wealth at the same time. And I just had no idea the impact that you could have when you got yourself out of the way and you really started going out there and, you know, asking people, how are you? You know, what have you got going on in your life? Because there isn't any sickness, illness, or disease that better nutrition can't help, right? So it's that amazing way, and that, you know, that catalyst for change. So people were jumping on board, and I guess that's when I caught the really big vision. The girl that had brought me into the business said, Mel, we're going to America. And I always thought every excuse under the sun came up as to why I couldn't go. I've got babies, I can't afford it, blah, 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 blah. And she said to me, Mel, it's going to be a game changer. And I put all my trust in her, and I got on a plane. I left my babies behind, and I got on a plane riding solo to Nashville. And wow, did that open my eyes. And there I met some of the most incredible people that have continued to help me grow my digital empire to this day. Some of the most powerful women in network marketing are now in my corner, which is just absolutely amazing. So moving forward from there, we've done a trip to America. Things have changed. You know, my life is changing around me. I was able to contribute financially to the household in a massive way. And, you know, 12 months into the business, I hit level 6 of 7. And, you know, everything was great. Everything looked amazing. But after that, life took a little bit of a turn. And about 16 months into the business, I became a single mum. So everything that I had worked for had fallen apart around me. And, you know, it was at that time where I could have sat in it and you know, and really felt sorry for myself. But I went, you know what, we got this. We've got this. And, you know, I didn't have to move house. I didn't have to pull my kids out of their school. We didn't have to sell our car. We didn't have to do any of those things, because this Juice Plus business was sitting there working away in the background, and it was my absolute lifeline at a time where my life could have potentially looked a lot worse. So again, another massive moment where I just went, wow, I never knew that this business could be such a huge game changer and game player in our life. So, you know, life had gone through some pretty massive roller coasters, you know, in creating this empire. And 21 months into the business, I hit the top of the company. What that meant for us in that time was I was able to create a 6-figure income from my mobile phone with my babies on my hip. That in itself, and it just gave me goosebumps even saying it, was just the most incredible moment to be able to create what success looks like for you, and what success, and help others do the same for what success looks like for them. And, you know, to be able to build this community of the most inspiring, motivated, driven people that you've ever met in your life. And these people get to sit at your table every single day. You know, your life really starts to change 110%. You know, the positivity is huge, the impact's massive, but the friendships and the community are the win, I personally feel, in all of this. So 2.5 months or a bit over now, life is absolutely incredible, and Juice Plus business has allowed me to be able to, you know, really delve into my purposes and my passion, which is inspiring people. So I was able to speak in front of 8,000 people in Anaheim in April, and I think we've turned over a leaf of a little bit of a new addiction there, is in speaking in front of massive crowds. Just excites me. So I'm excited to be making a massive impact in the thousands now, all because I said yes.
Jesus, sorry, I'm not ready for you to finish me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's it's just a wild story, mate. I got to say thank you so much. I mean, that's some, you got balls, you know, with no disrespect, like. Firstly, just your honesty and share.
It's funny that you say that, because look, I have ended up with the nickname Glitter Balls. So look, we've made it a little bit prettier. We've put a little bit more sass in it. But yeah, I guess, you know, when you have people that are barracking for you, and you have people standing in your corner on the days where you don't believe in yourself, you know, failure is not an option. It's, you get back up, you pull your socks up, and you've got a team of people around you that help you make it happen. And I guess, you know, there's loads of different aspects to my story, you know, and I guess the main message in all of it is just never give up. It doesn't matter what life throws at you. You can only fail if you stop or if you quit. So yeah, I think just taking steps every single day closer to your goals is what's changed our life 110%.
I seriously still don't know what to say, mate. Other than when I see you at conference in Perth later this year, I'm just going to come up firstly and throw a hug on you. And like, that was just okay. I didn't know, you know, like as I said before, that's how I'm feeling now. Is literally how I feel every conference when I watch 10, 15 new NMDs walk on stage and share their story. I was going, what have I done with my life? And it's overwhelming, and I can buy into that and sit on the sideline like I've done, or I can go, you know what? She's doing it. She was just an average person like me, and now she's doing above average things with life and for other people's lives. And mate, I'm just seriously thankful that I reached out to you to come onto this call and share your story, and you had no idea who I am. You said yes. Seriously, thank you. It was awesome, mate. I'll be waking. It's tomorrow morning when I wake up. I'll be going, oh my god, that's what I needed to say to her. So
You're so
Not,
welcome.
not often I get caught without words.
Thanks for having me. I love that. You know what, this showcases what this community is like, right? It doesn't matter where you are in this business or what it looks like. We're all here to support each other, no matter what. So don't worry, I'll ask for the favour back one day.
Mate,
I'll think of something.
Yeah, anything, mate. Absolutely, like 100%. You know, if I can help you back, please let me know. It's
for sure. Thanks.
You just sort of knocked me over there. I was, I don't know where I am. I don't know what to say other than, look, I am conscious of everyone's time and wanting to get to bed or go and get a last minute cuddle with the kid before they fall asleep. So all I guess I can say is if any of what you've heard tonight resonates with you in some way, even if, you know, I picked up on what you said before, you know, even when you didn't believe in yourself, the people around you did. I totally get that. And if anything resonates with you tonight and you just need to have a conversation and learn more, just get back with the person that shared, you know, has invited you on to share this recording with you, and ask them the questions you need to ask, because I think, quite honestly, it's not about finding the reasons you need to say yes to this, the good reasons why you need to say yes there or there. I think if you're honest with yourself, it's probably finding the good reasons to say no. And I know that's why I still hang around, because there's not one good reason why I should walk away from this and not get out there and serve onto other people. So who knows, maybe I might see some of you guys at conference in June. But Melanie, thanks once again, man, and Amber and Matt, thank you guys too. You just fucked with me. So thank you. Anyway, good night, guys, and thanks to all you guys for investing in yourselves and jumping on and having a listen. As I said, it may not be something for you, but if nothing else, if it inspires you to just take a bigger step, a more brave step in whatever it is that you're doing, you know, we love that too. Isn't that right, Melanie? So I'll stop recording. I'll say good night. I'm going to try and get my head together. See you guys.
See ya.